While you guys are sleeping in the middle of the night, you hear Moonbrock in chicken form start clucking in the alley, and he drops an egg out of his.
Yes.
Hi, welcome back to another episode of Dungeons, Dragons, and Dads. As it stands, the party just wrapped up the mystery of the chicken thief, which turned out to be a werebear morphing out of Marshall at the farm, Marshall the Mute. And as it stands, Moonbrock and Gristle are kind of at odds with each other. Moonbrock happens to be turned into a 10-foot tall flaming rooster, as you do. And we'll see what happens with that before we move on, I guess.
Right,
so
I think he had the initiative roll.
Okay.
Come at me, bro.
Well, I'm not really gonna be.
We all went the long way around, right? The three of us.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna cast Blink, so I'm gone. Step into another dimension.
I tried to attack where he was.
See you calm down.
I think he's just fizzled out. I'm going to try to attack anyway. And I roll a 1. Great.
all right. Wait, is that the one that's with your quarterstaff, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Since I'm technically, well, no, it's part of me. I use it as my.
It goes inside the butthole. We already spoke about it.
Well, whenever I shift, I can
It's like a
either
sock.
envelop my items or.
That's how I imagine it when he shifts. It just like,
Everything just stretches around.
yeah, his skin and everything just gets sucked through his butt, and then like.
Wait, play it in reverse though. It's just back to druid form. Behold.
Super gross.
Yeah.
Okay, that's that one. Okay, so
Yep.
I'm gonna say that while attempting to attack, you mess up your thought process, and you turn back into a hen.
No. All
All right.
At least I've probably calmed down at this point now. I'm not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the regular like I'm just imagining like, and then some feathers fly and it's just a
Chicken
regular
scream.
size hen.
I'm so confused.
I've been a crocodile and a chicken, and I've had intimate relations with a chicken. Oh, no.
I was asleep.
It wasn't intimate for you, huh? Okay, so who wants to? Anybody want to pick Moonbrock up in chicken form? He's gonna be like that for a little bit. And, like carry him under his arm.
Remember you were a beer?
That was cool.
You know, honestly, I think I would prefer that.
Remember when you were a beer?
I don't know what's worse, the chicken incident or being drank by a wizard.
I would definitely say the chicken incident.
Yes, yeah.
Hands down.
I guess I don't have much memory of that, so.
That's true. Okay, so anybody picking up?
I'll carry him.
Carry him under your arms.
Sure.
Just head doing this. All right, so you guys want to leave? Do we want to go tell the farmer what happened, or go back to South Marsh, or?
Let's go tell him and wrap this up. He owes us some money of something, right? He owes us some form of payment. I don't remember what it was. There's been a lot of emotional trauma.
I don't think he agreed on anything, but I'm sure he.
We'll just wait and see if he makes it right. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's his responsibility now. There's no more conduct.
Well, just okay.
There's a.
Yeah, just hold on to him now. Okay, so we're going back to the farm.
Yeah.
All right. So as you return to the farm, everything seemed there's kind of a commotion outside, and as you kind of break through the people, you come up on a person lying dead on the ground in a pool of their own blood, and it's Raynar, who you originally met in South March.
How long has it been since he died?
I mean, you could do you want to do some type of perception investigation check? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's actually a spell I can cast.
Oh,
if
really?
it's been, but it cannot be more than a minute.
Oh, he's been dead longer than a minute. There's already a crowd's already formed around him. All that.
Let me see.
It's gonna look real great. All of us coming back covered in blood.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Hey,
Holding the
you
chicken.
got an alibi.
Yeah.
Ask the big chicken. Or the small chicken
Like they're gonna believe a chicken.
A chicken.
now. Chicken's
What?
ever cool.
Did we?
Oh yeah, it's only died within the last minute.
Well, I think you'll find out. You probably won't need to do much investigation to find out what happened here.
Okay.
So, you know. In fact, yeah.
The main
So
murderer.
so kneeling. What's that?
Betting he was the main murderer. Well, there's one. There's got to be a second somewhere.
He's kneeling over the Lenning sheriff. That's who you can surmise is leaning over, kind of kneeled, looking over Raynar's dead body, and he pulls out a piece of a blue bandana that was on his body. And that is the moment that Dirk turns around and looks at the colonel and says, "I'm sorry, sir. They told me to look the other way or I'd end up just like him. Raynar was planning on telling you about it, so they took him out, I think." And Farnsworth replies with what? "Who are you talking about, Dirk?" And Dirk says, "The Nightstalkers."
Crip something.
And he says, "You let those blue bandana bastards onto this land and take our crops?" And Dirk replies with, yeah, I did." And he says, so, I mean, by this point, Farnsworth is fuming. And he says, "Get off this farm and don't ever come back."
To Dirk?
And so, he just fired Dirk right there on the spot. So, the sheriff stands up and turns over to you guys and says, "Look, I know who you guys are. I know you can handle yourselves in a fight. If I have to go back to the North Watchtower to get a few men, I can look into this. Or if you can track down the Night Stalker gang for me, I could just pay you. So, the leader of the gang is Marcus Delphi. And if you bring me his head as proof, I'll pay you 500 gold. And the last I heard, they're in a cave up to the north, past Coal Creek Mine. Bring his head to the Lennon Watchtower, and I'll make sure you're rewarded."
This is the sheriff telling us that? Okay.
Lennon Sheriff, yeah.
I think before we do anything, is our stuff done? Is our armor done? Has it been enough time yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Farnsworth also walks over to you and says, "Man, this is a whole other thing to deal with. Hopefully, maybe you guys can help out if you want. But you did find out who was stealing the chickens, and that deserves a reward."
No, we
So
didn't.
he gives. What?
We never told him who stole the chickens, did we?
No.
Hey, that's a lot of assuming.
He sees that you're covered in blood. So, did you find out? He says to you, "Did you find out who was stealing the chickens?" Did
Yes.
Does that answer your
we
question?
did. We
what's
did.
this chicken doing here? You did find out? Okay. What happened? I mean, was it a bear?
Half bear, half man.
Oh, a bear man?
Bear man.
I've heard about these bear men.
Marshall
Bears.
Bearman.
Marshall Bearman. Oh, was it Marshall?
Yeah.
Okay. Man.
It's like he knew,
I suspected.
but nobody wants to say.
Well,
This Farnsworth guy,
he just
he knows more than he's letting on.
he knows his guys.
He knows this guy. He knows who he hired. That's a
He-
good
he-
manager.
He didn't suspect anything, but he says, I didn't suspect anything, but it just makes sense. If you knew the guy. Which who really knew the guy?
The chicken nods.
The chicken nuts. Excuse me. So, as you guys, what do you guys want to do next? Do you want to go back? You mentioned something about going back to the city and
I'd
checking
like
on
to
your
go get
armor.
our stuff before we go take down a gang of Crips.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess the chicken.
Oh wait, or was it?
If we go now,
Did they leave? So why did Raynar? Why did he have the blue cloth on him?
Probably. I mean, if through your investigation, it's kind of apparent that he was in a struggle with whoever killed him, and they ripped some of their blue bandana off. He ripped some of their blue bandana off.
so not like a calling card kind of thing.
No, not a calling card, really. Not intentionally. It was more like there was a struggle.
Rival chicken farming gang.
So we got.
I sent you a message.
We got to go deal with that. But I would really
Right.
like to get my dragon scale codpiece.
Okay. Yeah. All right, so you guys go back to South March.
Sure.
I'm gonna afford you all a long rest.
Boom.
Makes sense.
I'm back, baby. Alright, so I'm assuming we camp before we go. Because I mean, it's been like a full.
Yeah, you guys
Couple weeks
want to sit down for a spell, right? Before you go into town.
Were they in? They come into the town and
Ooh.
whooped Raynar's ass.
Into
Into
farm,
Farnsburg.
on the farm.
Okay.
Come to his farm.
Let those blue bandana bastards.
Did you go back?
All right, so you guys are camping. Gonna
I said
set up.
go ahead and set up.
Farsworth says, I got some. Well, Marshall and Raynar's lofts are available now, and also, I got some empty ones if you guys want. I mean, it's just a little farmhand room, but it's got a soft bed. If you wanna,
It's like
if you wanna sit, if you wanna lay down, because right now it's like 3 a.m. Because you guys, remember you waited till midnight.
I think I'll go back to my house and sleep. But thank you.
Right.
Very kind of you, but
yeah.
okay. So you guys gonna stay the night at the farm?
Damn cool.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll sleep with Born.
I'll just do it from here.
Okay. So I'm nestled up next to Chuff.
Yeah.
Oh, is he
So
still chicken?
yeah, he's still stuck in chicken form.
Isn't
So,
a long rest supposed to cure you?
While you guys are sleeping in the middle of the night, you hear Moonbrock in chicken form start clucking loudly, and he drops an egg out of his.
Yes. Quick, wish it to something. Something unimaginable. Some unimaginable
God.
horror.
Do I?
And then right as that happens, he starts running away in chicken form and shifts back into druid form.
I'd like to go pick up the egg.
I
and
turn
just hold
around
it
like,
so it doesn't get damaged.
It just gets worse. So Moonbrock has laid an egg and turned back into a halfling.
Who wants to tell the father?
I mean, you can if you want.
Wait. Technically, wouldn't I also?
My two
Yes.
Yeah. We're getting this territory.
Oh,
I don't know how to
ever.
process this.
Alright, and then Moonbrock, I just say, when that happens, Chuff just goes, wow, and then rolls back over and goes to bed.
That would be a Chuff response. Congrats.
Ain't that a thing? Rolls back over.
Alright.
Sleep. Anyway.
I guess we have breakfast in the morning.
I think we need to incubate it.
You need to stuff it between the butt cheeks.
Come on, Mama Bear.
I don't want to see what happens.
Have butt cheeks.
Well, I mean, halfling butt cheek. 2 butt cheeks
Alright.
equals 1 regular butt cheek.
Just gonna kind of.
Technically
I'm gonna
correct
pick up
is
the egg.
best
I'm gonna
correct.
slide it into the bag of holding, and that's gonna be
Oh,
something to deal with later.
put a pin in this.
It's like, oh,
We'll put a pin in fatherhood/motherhood.
is it gonna be a chicken or a halfling?
You guys,
As far as I know, halflings aren't made that way.
they're mammals.
I think it's a good setup for the Halloween episode.
That's how I was going to write it down so we don't forget this.
I think you should hatch.
The chicken halfling amalgamation.
I was born in a bag of holding.
Oh my god.
It would be funny if you didn't check it for like a year. There's a lot of fully grown.
Or
Came
it's
from
a
the bag
double
of
yolk
holding.
egg and it has, multiples.
Oh, there you go.
Just an entire bag of chickens open up one day.
Or you can make a chicken that shapeshifts into halfling.
That would be kind of scary.
Anyway, you all sleep peacefully. Well, with the exception of you. The rest of you sleep peacefully through the rest of the night. And the sun rises to Moonbrock's baby daddy crowing, and
Killing that fucking chicken.
we're gonna. What are we gonna do next, guys?
Let's go talk to the colonel and ask him what he knows about the gang.
Yeah. Okay.
Or the sheriff.
So it was.
Oh, wait, no, we're going to...
The sheriff headed back up to the watchtower.
Then his energy codpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Back
mean,
to the city.
we can go back and handle that if you guys want to stay and ask questions about the other stuff. We can go back to it.
Yeah.
We can always
So
do that.
Thom and Midberg are gonna head to town to check on their orders.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll just give it X amount of time. All the orders came through fine. They're made. Got Halfling has a full set of scale mail armor. You guys actually have 10 scale mail left. Just so you know.
All right.
And did they get the enchanting done as well?
Yeah. They got the enchanting done. Harvick overheard you guys talking about your future plans with him. He said, if you don't mind, I hope you don't mind, I took the liberty of sending it over to the Mages College to
Okay,
get your
cool.
chance done. So you can pick it up there.
Sweet. So we'll go do that. In terms of, I guess we can just go ahead and handle that at the university.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Okay, so Thom and Midberg are at the South March Mage University to pick up their enchanted gear. And Francis, Chuff, and Gristle are at the farm to see if they can find out anything, waiting for you two to get back. So, you said you wanted to talk to the colonel? Well, you find him later on in the day, and you just say, hey, I mean, what do you want to know?
What do you know about this here Delphi gang?
John Wayne.
He looks at you and he says, all I know is that they're a gang of cutthroats in this area. They mostly operate out of Thalmor to the north, but Marcus Delphi is supposed to be the leader of the Nightstalkers here in the Lennian area.
So, what they want with Raynor? Like, where did he fit into this?
Well,
You know?
I think what they usually do is they will, this is what happens when someone, if they just come to the farm and raid us all the time, then that's going to give the city of South March reason to set up guard here. So if they can just get some guard to look the other way, maybe even cut him in on it, then they can just keep kind of leeching the grain crops and stuff that we grow here.
So, is there guard set up this far north?
Well, no, not really, and that's the thing is that they do this. They kind of steal in the night and have threaten or leverage stuff against the farmhands to get them to look the other way without drawing too much attention to themselves. Because if they do too much attention to themselves by just coming in here and killing everybody, then the guards would be set up. That's when South March would start sending actual army men over.
That sucks. Well, guys, you ready to go?
Yeah, that's about all he
You know how
knows.
big their gang is? Or sounds like they're in the...
They're really, there's some form of them in most of the lands. Some places they're kind of a joke. Other places they pretty much rule the area.
Do they openly wear the blue bandanas? Like, are they spottable on sight?
It kind of depends on the situation. If in those areas where they pretty much rule the town, they probably would walk through the streets with it on. South March is a pretty hard stance against them, so in this area, no, they wouldn't make themselves easily known.
These guys are soft. Let's just go straight for them.
Okay.
That's my move anyway.
It hasn't steered us wrong yet. Just go for it.
I kind of did numbers on
Oh, you start to.
We're in a spa in South March, trying to mend his poor psyche.
No, I just gotta get my heart on it. I need something to make me feel safe again.
So you guys are gonna follow those directions to see if you can find the local Nightstalker gang hideout.
Yeah, maybe we can join.
So we'll just say this: as you're headed that way, the guy you recognize, Dirk, who got fired yesterday, he's kind of panhandling on the side of the road, the beaten path, and he looks at you guys and says, "Excuse me, folks, can I have a moment of your time? I don't have anywhere to go, and I was hoping that I could help you along. It's time I did the right thing."
Can you show us the way there?
Yeah, I can show you the way there, and I've had enough of this. What I did earlier was kind of cowardly, and I don't care if I get killed. I'd at least die. I'd like to die knowing that I stood for something right.
It's gonna really piss this guy off if we join this
If what?
It's gonna really piss him off if we join this game.
Are we back with him now?
The gang guys are pretty cool.
We'll just say that you guys are going back down to pick up Tom and
We won't leave with
and
him.
Brock. Yeah.
We get to see his new undies.
Yeah. So what
Nobody
benefits
see
do
him
these armor pieces give us?
I don't know. He's the one who's really big about the scale meld.
So scale mail itself, I'm wearing leather at the moment.
Scale mail.
So scale mail AC is 14 plus dex mod, but it's a medium armor, which gives you disadvantage to like stealth checks. With the enchantment, we were hoping to get something that acted like light armor, so they could be easily worn. So was that essentially what they did with the enchantment, or
+2 sexual proficiency, maybe?
Boom.
that sounds so it's scale mail that acts as light armor, but has AC of 14 plus
+5
dex
save
mod.
versus chicken.
What did we agree on for the changing price? It's
I love
100
it.
gold for all 6.
Yeah.
It was basically
17.
buy 6 get 2 free. Little BOGO.
Of the apron. Oh, the apron's included in
Alright.
that.
So just so you guys know, with the reward that Farnsworth paid you plus the expenses for the chance, you already paid the blacksmith. You now are sitting at 2,402 gold.
Did we already pay the mages?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
When you picked up
Technically,
technically.
they don't have that 1,052 that I found in them.
Oh.
We're doing this.
No.
Dick. We're
No,
doing
this is the party gold, but you did find, what was it, 1,200?
It was 1,052 gold.
1,052? No, 1,052 is what you were at. That's what the party gold was at after you bought the blacksmith
It was like
services.
1,000 something.
It was. I'm pretty
like
sure.
1,000
I'll double
something.
check and look just to be sure.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure it was 1,200.
Sneaky little ogre-handed.
You don't know anything. You don't know what you're talking about. You weren't there.
I weren't there.
You weren't there.
Maybe he's going to invest it in the bar.
This is
Yeah, it's 1,200. 1,200 gold
I was
pieces.
gonna say, sounds out of character for him, but maybe.
Just maybe. I don't know.
Like an identical replica of the witch's titty right next door to a witch's titty.
He offers half-price
You
drinks and he's stealing
asshole.
from your bar anyway.
It's a spice store. So
We can't even get in the door. It's so small.
Yeah.
Thought about that. Halfling only car.
You'd have picketers.
A halfling hospital.
Actually, you know what?
It'd just fit in an
halflings.
alleyway. I mean, you wouldn't have to have a full-size building.
That's true.
Cheaper rent. Less overhead.
That's so
Literally.
bad.
Alright, so we're going to meet back up.
Yeah.
Meet back up in South Marsh and head towards the cave. Dirk can take us straight there.
Old Dirky Dirk.
Let's
That-
go, Dirk.
That what we want to do?
Do we trust Dirk?
Dirky Dirk and a funky bunch.
So are you guys still inside the?
They're getting fitted
You're getting fitted.
Right.
But
for
they,
enchantments.
as you step out into the light, Rad Wave One's gonna appear before you. It's just gonna say, "That's the most attractive crotch I've ever seen."
I just like to tap the buckle.
He's gonna apply a light glow to the coin.
Yes!
Which gives you +1 charisma as well.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Fucking rad.
That is awesome.
I'm just standing there like, thanks, Dick.
Now, Rad kind of looks at you and sort of like kind of like wets his lips a little bit.
Oh God, no! Thirsty. I take off running down the trail.
And then
Not
he
again.
disappears. You hear the faint laughter on the wind.
Oh, rad is
I've
the.
been through too much to be a beer right now.
Okay, so for a day and a half, you follow Dirk to where he's saying that the Nightstalker entrance is.
Anybody else wonder if he's leading us to a trap?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
This is kind of
You want to see?
all sources point to this location.
What is it?
They told us that at the college too, right? Didn't the headmaster say?
Yeah, they said something about it.
So there's a suspected gang hideout up north. Yeah, you got it. I mean, you got charisma, persuasion, intimidation.
Sex that guy.
See if he's,
I would. I like.
see if he's telling you the truth.
I'm gonna go bat some eyebrows at him and see what happens. Say, you trying to fuck us? Trying to fuck us, guy?
Like he says, like literally, or
How much gold do you have?
I don't even
Thinking
into my
yourself
name.
out
right?
now.
Points at his crotch. Do you know who this is?
I got fired.
Just aggressively pointing at my now glowing
Do you
crotch.
know who this is?
You want to see
Anyway,
Brad's wave wand?
So I would just like to try to convince him to do the right thing.
Well, he looks at you and says, "You don't have to convince me. I'm pretty sold on doing the right thing, and this is why I'm doing this."
Oh,
I mean, I
could be fucking with us because the
Still
bad guy
could be
thinks the bad thing is the right thing.
Right? That's
Okay.
That's too
Zone of
much.
truth time. While they're talking to him, I just cast it underneath him.
He's telling you the truth.
I'm standing right next to him.
And
So
he
protesting.
he
I actually didn't
has-
mind the chicken encounter.
I will even go far. Does anyone want to do a type of like what is it, perception or intimidation or anything like that?
I'll go for the intimidation.
Okay.
See,
Roll it.
if you're lying to us, the wizard
No, don't bullshit.
the wizard will do whatever he's gonna do. So
Dun, dun, dun.
You never get to do anything fun.
well I guess one
As you attempt to intimidate him, you fall over.
What is your intimidation score?
You fall over in your cup.
7.
I'm
But-
still at 8.
You rolled a 1, right?
Yeah, it was one.
Is it that one? Okay, so as you try to intimidate him, you trip over your own feet, and your what is it? The dragon skull pod. It falls off, nibbling your
Oh.
bits. And you quickly jump back up and shuffle it, put it back on.
Revealing you're not wearing anything underneath it.
No, we decided that I
Doesn't even
wasn't.
make any sense.
Well,
So,
now
like,
we've seen
we're in
Rod's
an
wave
apron.
wand.
It's just the apron and the codpiece and some boots.
Senior
That's
wave
what I'm
one.
That's it.
Yeah.
You're just bare ass. Like, how does this codpiece attach?
Whoa,
Why do you
what's
think my
that?
charisma's so
What's
high?
that movie
Is
with-
it like a waistband?
What did
It's
Chad
a
call
tea-
it?
it's a tea
tea-
bag.
What's
no.
that movie where Sean Connery
he specifically
has
said it's a
guns
tea
and
bag.
Just the nut hut and
The nut.
That's pretty much what he looks like. but a loop strapped around him.
And
All right, well,
I'm gonna Photoshop that shit later.
the bard is not meant to be
He looks.
intimidated.
He looks at you and he says, "Look, I get that you guys don't trust me. I've done some shady stuff, but I really am being honest with you. I just want to go. I want to kill this fucking
Said every bad guy ever.
Touche. Touche. I mean, if I was lying, I wouldn't tell you I was lying.
But by the fact that you said that would mean that you are lying?
Princess Bride.
Who cares? He's just a pleb. He's just a pleb farmer. If he's lying, we'll just kill him.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
It's my favorite.
So, I
If
was,
he lies, they die.
Wait for somebody to tell me. He's the one that put the rooster up to it.
there's a stream going into a cave, just like Coal Creek Mine, and you notice it has what is obviously a fake cave entrance. Maybe the internet went out, and what's obviously a fake cave entrance is right there, and there's two sconces on either side of what's obviously a fake cave entrance.
Like a decoy cave? Or just
Yeah.
like a...
Like
Well,
plaster?
Well, I mean,
Like
like,
a zoo, yeah.
basically, you can see what looks like a boulder fitting a very specific hole.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, you gonna do it?
Now you have to draw the reverse of that. See that.
Hey, he was doing the cartography. This
Oh, are we what?
Oh, I've got boots on.
somebody else.
I can do this
Okay. You want some graph
Oh,
paper?
boots.
one. I've got some.
All right, guys. Let's.
Sorry.
all good.
How big is the entrance?
Enough to like 3 or 4 regular sized people could fit through it at once.
So 8 knees.
8 me's.
Let's go in, right?
Well,
What's
you
he
try
doing?
to push it and you can't open
Can't
it.
move
You can't move it. No.
So does Dirk plan on going in with us?
Yeah, he wants to tag along and he
Dirk, this
specifically told you he wants to kill Marcus Delphi.
What sort of training? Are you level 0 farmer, Dirk?
Does it matter? I got a pitchfork and I mean, even if I get in the way and get killed and that saves one of you guys from getting hit, I don't care.
Can you recognize anyone from the Nightstalkers?
We're standing in front of this
No. I only had one contact with one guy and he always talked to me with the hood on.
So ask him, what the hell do we do with this big rock? Is this part of your plan, Dirk?
I don't know. Maybe these torches have something to do with it. He goes over to one of them, starts fiddling with it. He turns
Nice.
one 90 degrees to the left,
Okay.
pointing inward, and you hear like a big, loud snap.
Time out. Did 0 level
He
farmers
broke it.
figure it out?
Now we're screwed.
Maybe. Maybe he did. Let's assume he was leading us. He would know.
Right.
He's embarrassing me. I think we should kill him.
Now we look super foolish. He's seen my butt. He's embarrassed, Gristle. I think his time has come.
Can't we all see your butt all the time? You just have on an apron and
Yeah,
a wrapped doll. I'm pretty sure your butt's just on display.
I got
Okay.
Pants. So it's a beard. I thought
Oh,
like
okay.
part of it like have some like hair on the codpiece part. You know,
It's a beard hanging from
like, on the coin, but it's
So
on part of the codpiece. So.
All right, so there's the two torch sconces outside the entrance. He said it had something to do with these torches. He turns about 90 degrees facing inward toward the entrance, and you hear something. It sounds like a snap, like an unlocking of some kind. But the door has not moved.
Gonna go ahead and try to do the same thing, or the opposite, I guess. Point the torch in to the other one.
Okay, on the left hand
Yeah.
one. Okay, so using a step ladder, Moonbrock walks over and turns.
I don't have to use a step ladder. I can climb the wall.
Okay, climbing the wall because he can't reach it on his own feet. You turn the sconce 90 degrees to the right. Both sconces facing inward. You hear another thing unlock, and the fake wall there just kind of pulls back and slides out of the way.
Okay.
Go inside.
You You go inside.
Dirk first.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, Dirk, sacrificial lamb, buddy.
All right, as you come down the stairs, there's a small
Stairs?
there's a small dirty
Is it lit?
entrance. It's not lit at all. It's just a little cave, but it leads into some stairs after about 5 feet, and it goes down some stairs. As you come down the stairs, you enter a room with a table that has a book on it, and then there's 2 dead soldiers in the. There's 2 dead soldiers, and there's a dead woman in there,
How big is
and
this
there's a
room?
door to the left.
How big is this room?
It is coming down the stairs. It's about 20 feet wide, and about 20 feet wide and 30 feet long.
Are they just bodies just laying? Are they propped up?
They're just laying there. Like it looks like they got killed, and just kind of left for dead there. They got attacked. And left for dead.
2 soldiers and a woman?
Yeah,
Do we know them?
Like Southwards
you do not recognize them.
soldiers.
Yes,
Can I roll? Are they?
you recognize the armor.
Okay.
That is South March soldier, like actual soldiers, not city guard.
Would I know who they were?
No, you don't recognize them. You're not familiar with who they are.
It's 2 of them. How long have they been dead for? Like, are
Roll
they rotting?
investigation.
$17. 17.
You look and by your best estimation, and you have some training with this, you can tell they've been dead for at least about 2 weeks. They're starting to really decay, and they got like flies flying around them. Stinky.
Were they brought in here, or like already dead, or were they killed?
It looks like they were just killed on the spot right there.
Who the woman is? Okay, let's check the woman out. Like,
Okay.
Does she have any?
She's
Stuff.
just in regular civilian robes. She's about middle-aged, has long hair.
I wonder if she's the Dirk that the soldiers brought with them.
Gotta have a dirt.
Everybody needs
The
a dirt.
female dirt.
So are there any other doors?
Nope, just that door to the left as you come down the stairs.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, you're going to go through that door. As you enter that door, let me get this. As you enter that door, you see there's a very large room, and to the right there's kind of a circular wall, and then there's straight ahead there's a big huge door straight ahead, and then there's another smaller door to the left.
Okay.
And to your right, they haven't noticed it yet, but to your right, you see. What the hell is that? Okay, you see.
Oh God, no!
You see. Hey. You see a table, and there's 2 bandits sitting at it, and they're both arguing over a pile of gold that is on the table.
How far from the door to the big door at the other side?
About 80 feet. It's a very, very large room.
They haven't noticed us yet.
No, they haven't. They're kind of squabbling over their gold.
We should secretly roll for initiative before the DM notices. Bam!
Well, I mean, it's instances like this where you can get surprised. At least the first attacker can.
What do you think, Riz? You got some wild shit up your sleeve?
I'm not surprising though. So,
Which is
You're not
surprising.
surprising?
well, I mean, they're
Dom?
surprised because they died.
You're always pretty sneaky.
I'm not sneaky. Anything I can do from this distance is gonna like destroy everything else around me.
No,
too.
but
So-
here's the thing, though, is
What
that we probably don't want them to be too loud because we don't know what's in these other rooms.
Yeah.
We would likely, we could end up being swarmed.
How much gold is on the table?
Roll investigation.
2
No.
coins.
6.
It looks.
There's at least one gold there.
I was gonna say there's at least you can tell there's at least like 20 or 30 gold from what you can tell.
Okay, so they haven't seen us.
They have not seen you.
I'm
They
gonna
were
go
kind
ahead.
of in your own little world.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and use pass without trace
Okay.
and sneak up behind them.
Okay.
And can I attempt to? How close are they sitting together?
Basically, like if I were on the other other side of that table, talking to you.
Okay.
I want to kind of hunker down and ready my weapon.
Okay.
Just in case.
All right, so just across from each other.
I'll take one if you take it.
Well, I was trying to see if I could maybe hit with both ends of the staff at the same
I
time.
can do a magic circle kind of spell that won't allow them to leave. It's like if it works, they'll be stuck
Alright,
there.
I'm just going to move around to the one that's furthest from the rest of the party.
Yeah.
And just going to bop him over the back of the head.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Is that with advantage since he hasn't detected me?
Yeah.
That's a good thing. I hate this tower sometimes.
Oh man, it's front of a break.
I cut it because I couldn't see the dice. So 27 to hit.
Yeah, definitely hits him.
I couldn't see the first 2 points.
Yeah. How convenient.
Points damage.
Okay, so you hit him over the top of the head with your staff, and it just instantly gives him a concussion. He falls over, and dies.
What?
The bandits, they're fucking cannon fodder.
Oops.
Okay. This obviously alerts. Well, no, you have passed without trace. So, all from the other bandit's perspective, the guy sitting on the other end of the table, all he sees is his friend's head just like cave in a little bit. His eyes fill up with white fluid, and he just falls over and dies. So he stands up, grabbing his sword. He's looking around. He's like, "Fuck!" He looks over and he sees the rest of you guys.
So
wait, what
as
did-
he turns around and does that,
Yeah.
can I hop up on the table and smack him too?
Is your guy just like
Well, you guys, let's say this.
Just technically the first is a sneak attack.
He's
duck face?
gonna move over to the rest of the party, and that's gonna give you an opportunity attack.
Okay.
So, roll it.
29 to hit.
I think you got him.
Why are your initiatives so high?
24 because I was at a +8 on my staff to hit, and then with the gauntlets it's a +2 on top of that, so it's a 10 plus whatever I roll.
The baddest halfling that has ever lived.
I don't know, he's a little crazy. He's kind of like our.
3,
He's like a wolf.
38 points of damage.
38.
He's got a straight up super
Okay.
good origin
So
story now.
as he's trying to run towards the rest of the party, you take the bottom part of your staff, You trip him up. He falls on his face. You just bring the big bobbly end of your staff right in the back of his neck and just kill him. Instantly.
Made him forget he was ever existed.
Set up a whole initiative list for that. Just want to point that out. Thanks for that. I had it. I was like 16, 15. All right, so that room is clear. There's a pile of gold on a table. Okay, you take it.
Of course.
Hey, we all saw the
We
gold.
saw gold.
I'll leave the gold. I'll leave the gold.
All right, you guys want put it in the party,
Yeah, the coffer.
the party coffer. All right, so there's 120 gold.
Okay.
You had a poor perception check.
Wow. Not even close.
Everybody looks at you and says,
Guys, there's at least 20.
"Yeah,
Wasn't wrong.
there was at least 20 there."
I excel at the visual math.
So that brings party gold up to 2,522 gold. And so we got the small door to the left from the entrance to this room, and we got the large door straight ahead past a big red rug on the floor. I felt to kind of point that out.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying a bit of attention.
No, I was just saying
bad.
there's a
Big red rug.
big red rug.
Big red rug.
This would look good in the titty.
That was
We'll
that was in
roll
the
it
same
up.
room as the guards.
Yeah.
Why don't you go put on some of those guards' pants?
That's actually a great idea. Can I do so? I want one of the bandits' pants. What were they wearing? Did they have cargo pockets?
Yeah, they got on some like leather, and they got the blue bandana, and
Can I have the leather pants?
you can.
I would like to loot the leather pants.
Put on the
them
leather. You
But the
put on the
codpiece
leather
goes-
pants.
The
and
codpiece goes over the top.
right, like chaps.
Yeah. There, you prudes. Are you happy now?
We're all
Alright.
much more comfortable.
I've been like this the whole time.
We're gonna roll with advantage for the rest of this encounter. We feel so much better. Just you, however, probably feel worse.
That's what
It's cramped.
You're incoming.
That's what the
Pants
bodies
are
in
so
the first
fucking
room.
heavy.
-2 dexterity.
Staircase going down.
Okay. You got door straight ahead, door to the left. Big door straight ahead, big door, small door to the left.
Let's take that rug.
The
This
rug
look
is
good in the
ours.
city. Okay. Pick up the rug.
Roll it up. Put it in the bag of holding.
All right.
Red rug, red rug. This is gonna be awesome. Dungeon loots.
So far, we've taken leather pants and a red rug.
Priorities.
We're really bad at
Welcome
this.
back. What'd you get? I got a rug.
Actually, gonna want to be checking out the tables.
That's
The
really
chairs.
nice furniture.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to learn to help deconstruct this and put it back together at home.
Oh, you're definitely picking up those carpentry skills. I vote we go through the big door because it's big.
Big door.
All right. So we're going to the big door. The big door is kind of like it's not locked, but it's kind of heavy. So who's pushing it open?
I'll
Half
help push.
I'll help push.
When you guys push it open, it just flies open, and in front of you are five bandits eating dinner at a table. It's just a big oval-shaped dining area. Like it's got a flat wall, and then both walls are kind of circular, like semicircles. And there's a piano to the right. Should point that out. And there's 5 bandits eating dinner there, and as you fling open the doors, they all look at you like with food in their mouth, like, "Can I help you?"
How far to the back wall? Straight across.
About 25 feet.
Is Dirk still with us?
Yeah, Dirk's still with you.
Thom will be your tonight's entertainment.
There's a
So
piano there.
there's 5 bandits, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'd like to disengage and go over and start playing the entertainer as you guys whip the shit out of these. Yeah. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah. Got job one.
You got a bar time?
No.
That's the entertainer.
You guys do the ass whipping. I'm just gonna play the piano.
All right. As you start to play the piano, all the bards or all the I keep saying bards instead of bandits. All the bandits kind of start to drift off and fall asleep.
Well, I don't know, is that insulting?
Let's say we're playing a peaceful lullaby.
Okay.
What if it's a magical piano?
Who wants to walk through and stab him in the knee?
I mean, you can if you want.
Well, I'm going to keep playing.
Okay.
They're all asleep now.
I'm going to go tie one up and set him off to the side.
Keep you for later.
Good idea. We'll let you do whatever you're gonna stab him all through the ear.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm still stealthing my way behind you guys, just kind of watching.
On the table, there's a loot, a cooked turkey, some grapes and cheese.
No.
Hey,
Save it for
time
later.
out. Can we tie these guys up and then you just have that turkey come to life and beat the shit out of all 5 of them, just for retribution for turkey's past?
Somebody please grab. I'm still playing the piano, but I really need somebody to put that turkey in the bag. We're going to need it.
I'll grab the turkey.
We're going to get in a jam
How many
eventually.
bandits were there?
5.
Wait, we're
Fine,
getting
okay.
turkey and jam?
One's tied up. Do I need to do anything for that, or since they're asleep, is he just
Yeah, I mean, when he wakes back up, he'll not be able to get up or anything. He'll be bound.
We need to cut off his hands if he's a wizard. But
Yeah, now we know.
Wait, you thinking expanding the brew bit?
I think we should
Which-
cut off all the heads of the
Nature's
other ones
beard
and the
now.
hands and put them in a pile so that guy wakes up and smiles.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Wow.
I got dark real fast.
I haven't had good experiences with intimidation checks, and I don't think that situation would work.
Yeah, the action is intimidating enough. You don't roll for that.
That's cool and fearsome ass.
Okay. So what do you want to do, guys? The one on the left is bound and put up against the wall.
he's got a point.
Well, I will say that if you were to do that and then just leave, I'm sure when they all woke back up, they would probably untie their friend and probably wonder why you guys only tied up one of them.
I'll
Confusion.
just crit the ass into my bag of holding and take him with me and intimidate them.
You intimidate.
You're
right?
having some "Are you okay?" thoughts. Everything okay?
Alright, so I think I'm gonna back
Intimidate you
out.
later.
They obviously have this under control. I'm gonna back out and go check the other door.
All right, so you're gonna go through that other door. Let's see here.
And I'm stealthing my way through it. So
Entering the door, you go into a very wide hallway, about 30 feet, and it curves to the right and leads to,
as I go through, is it to my right?
yes, to your right.
Yeah,
Stage right.
like, why the hell did they just go to sleep? That's so weird.
It's weird, right? I'm still playing. I don't want to stop. Well, I guess maybe I should to see if they wake up.
I'll do detect magic on the piano.
There's nothing magical about it.
Okay.
I was fucking rocking the
What's
dance
that?
all day long.
What's that trick of whatever that's in Turkey or something that like makes you sleepy?
Oh, the tryptophan.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Oh, I thought you meant Turkey, the country. It's like,
Narcotic?
They didn't eat it. They didn't eat the turkey though. The turkey's still whole.
I might.
No.
Just
don't do it. I said don't do it.
You get in a jam.
so like there was 5 dudes that fell asleep and they started playing piano. I can't wrap my head around this.
Well,
All right. So
We
that,
get down.
where that hallway leads to, there's a locked door at the other end. After it turns,
How big is the doorway?
about 5 feet wide. Just a regular
So
sized
it's a
door.
regular sized door in a 30-foot wide hall.
Are these
Yeah.
guys
It curves.
obviously the Nightstalker Crips?
The guys that are
Very
sleeping.
sleepy.
Yeah.
All right. As you approach the door, the locked door, you do notice that there are 2 buckets on the ground to your left, and there's 3 levers on the wall.
2 buckets and 3 levers.
Yep.
who's with him?
He's by himself right now.
Yeah.
Unless any of you guys want to join him.
2 buckets, 3 levers. Anything else? Anything in the buckets?
No. The buckets are empty.
Does there appear to be a water source or anything in this room?
No.
Are the buckets on any of the levers currently?
No.
Okay.
But we don't know
Are
if
all
it's
levers up or down currently?
They are. All levers are up right now.
So I'm going to hang a bucket on the first and third lever.
Fucking asshole. As you hang the buckets on the first and third lever, the locked door unlocked. You hear the lock unlock on the locked door.
All right.
Hang on, I need to
cheating?
I need
Is that
a
just a
recap
complete shot
of
in the
what just
dark?
happened.
That's just yeah.
The puzzle was that if the first and the third levers are pulled down at the same time, the door will unlock. And the idea was that you could pull down those 2 levers, have 2 party members pull down the door and let the other members through, and then maybe use some magical thing to blink to the other side of the wall. I don't know, or just hang the easiest thing was hang the buckets on those levers.
Sorry, dude.
No, it was funny. I was just like, fuck. All right.
In my head, it made perfect sense.
So we'll go back over to the party in the dining room.
Do you guys have any preference on this?
I am confused.
I don't know what's going on.
Alright, I'm going to tie the rest of them up.
You gonna tie all 5 bandits
Let's tie
up?
all 5 of them up.
I would like to stop playing the piano after they're tied up.
They'll stay asleep for a little bit. After
Okay,
you
it's
stop.
not a.
They're not going to instantly wake back up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to slap them all. I want to
No,
so
we're waking
you're
them
gonna tie them. They're now bound, and you want to.
Yeah, we tied them up, we put them all back up at the table,
Okay.
and now we're slapping them around.
Okay. They all wake up and they just look at you. A lot of them, or they just kind of hurl insults and curses at you. They just say, "Untie me, I'll fucking tear your throat out." Stuff like that.
Okay, so the one that just said that, I'm going to cut off his pinky and shove it up his nose.
Yeah. Okay. So while he's screaming out in pain, the other 4 really don't have a whole lot to say.
Cool, so...
They stay quiet.
There's no role required.
They say message received.
You're the boss.
Okay. I'm going to take the pinky out of his nose now and throw it to the side.
Okay.
So,
So we're looking for a boss or a leader or some point to this, right?
Right.
Yeah. Marcus.
Yeah, that was his name. Yeah.
Delphi.
Where's Marcus?
He's down lower. You got to go way down here. He's over. If you just keep going down, he's next to these boats.
Why do you follow him?
Boats?
Yeah, boats. At the cavern, there's boats. There's boats that you can fly. There's a huge cave on the side of the mountain here. You can steer a boat into it. That's how we get around places a lot. Is people don't know, but we take the boats out and go raid coastal towns and
You like boats.
bring it back.
It's fun.
Are any of these guys from South March, from the guard or anything like that?
No, I mean a couple of us are lived in South March for a little bit, but nothing of significance. We're all drifters, man. That's why we joined the gang.
How would you like a job at a bar?
Ooh.
I'm not looking to make an honest living.
That's unfortunate.
Not to mention
Oh, that
he's
is
a
very unfortunate for you. If you're telling us right now.
Oh, no, wait. I'll work at a bar. I'll work at a bar. All right.
I don't really believe him.
I'd love to set them all on fire or something. I don't know.
We're telling you the truth. I swear, we're telling you. I'm
I
telling you the
believe
truth.
it. You were telling me the truth about not wanting to go legit. So,
We could lock him up is the fair thing. Like whenever, but
Is
if we
it
leave him
though?
alive,
Like
there's a
long-
potential problem.
I'm cool with
I'm just
that.
gonna
Lock them
repeat.
up and leave them for dead. The cavern that's about to be.
Yeah, you want to just leave him and go catch up with Moonbro? We took the turkey and tied him up.
I do
How
wonder.
heavy is that piano? Will we have a piano with us?
Why did
Well,
you
fit in the
guys
bag
all
of
fall
holding.
asleep?
Yeah. Why did you fall asleep?
We ate some of the turkey.
You ate some of the turkey? You went on so many night raids?
Sleepy turkey?
Burning the candle at both ends. All that turkey eating in night raid.
So is the turkey enchanted, like sleepy enchanted or something?
No. Okay, do you want to know what was magical about that? It was the fact that he's a bard and he's playing music.
That's all.
He's a bard. It's what he does.
So like you can just like make. Did he
If you,
intend to
if
make
you
people
need a
sing?
guy who turns into bears, you call Moonbrock. If you need a guy who punches things a lot and stabs it,
You could also call Moonbrook.
you call Chuck. You could also call Moonbrock.
Call me.
Druids are actually very versatile. You could probably call him for most things.
Except I can't put people to sleep with my music. That's only a
Yeah.
A
Well,
thought thing.
you only put yourself to sleep in chicken pens. Triggered.
So what do you guys think? We would see any benefit of
I mean, right now they're tied up.
Let's string them up.
One of them's just in a
does Dirk know any of them?
no.
Can we string them up?
so we let
Dirk says
Yeah,
the
make
only
him prove
encounter
himself.
I've had with Nightstalkers was at night. They have on full masks and
Ask him if they do. Well, have we already established that the leader was the one who personally killed Roderick?
is that what you're asking the bandits?
Well, I guess the party. Did that get established?
The bandits say
Raynar.
no.
Raynar.
Did I say
The bandits overhear you and they say, that wasn't Marcus who did that. He probably had someone do it, but he never leaves this cave. He just kind of gives orders. He's a delegator.
I think we should make Dirk kill him. We're gonna kill him.
You did like a fury moment?
Maybe. He'll prove himself. Maybe. And if he cries, you can do the pinky thing again to him.
Well, if he cries, that'll be pathetic, and then I'll just want to kill the lot. Dirk and Clarence.
Just end it.
I'm gonna go ahead and proceed on through the next door.
Okay.
What should we do? Should we just go catch up with him?
So as you come to the door, there's a room that's about from the door. It's about 30 feet to the next wall. There's a door to the right, a small door to the right that's locked. When you walk up to it, you see that it's locked. The room has kind of an odd shape. The left back corner curves upward, like to the right, and then it goes into a straight wall that then curves down into the far wall.
Firewall?
Far wall. And you notice that up against that curve in the back, in the far left, is a treasure chest, or an ironclad chest of some kind.
Trapped chest.
And you're out there all by yourself.
He's making decisions.
To the right.
He's solving everything.
Dude.
I'm gonna go check the chest for traps.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I just missed it.
Did you guys all
Thanks,
follow? Moonbrock?
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the.
This is a complicated
that
sounding
room as it is.
dungeon. I might get lost.
23.
All right. So as you look at the treasure chest or chest, it doesn't seem. It seems to be like it's almost like it's breathing.
Okay.
Hey, I got an
I'm
idea.
gonna leave that chest alone.
Let's have one of these other guys open it.
I'm going to go stealth over to the door and investigate the door and see if I can.
The other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
See if I can pick the lock on it.
I'm gonna open a door to Avernus and push those 5 bandits through. I'm gonna catch up with them.
I kind of like the idea. I like your thing. So.
Oh, you're gonna make them? I saved you one.
All right. So you push forward to the Avernus.
Come on, Pinky. Pinky had the bad attitude.
So Pinky's the one you're gonna have him open up the breathing
Open
chest.
up this breathing chest. If you don't mind.
All right. So are we all in that room that Minbrock is in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or What do you know about this chest? If you say I've never seen it before in my life, you're gonna open it up anyways.
No, I've seen it before. I was just told not to touch it.
By Marcus?
Touch, sir.
Well, but my
Please do.
boss. Marcus is like my boss's boss's boss.
See that with that much sass?
Hierarchy. Yeah,
Fucking
it
bosses, man.
even exists in gangs.
It's organized crime, though.
Yeah, it's organized.
Structural hierarchy that boss needs. All right, go ahead and open it up.
I really don't want to.
I don't want to. There's nothing wrong with it. This guy checked right here.
Oh, you guys can see me.
Right, you're still invisible?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Still in
It
the
is a no.
fortress.
That
No.
works even through an attack?
It's up to an hour.
Yeah, it works.
With my wizard eyes.
It only works if you.
Arcane vision.
Okay. I got an idea. I'm going to shoot it with an arrow.
The chest?
I mean, are you sure you don't want to have the guy just open it?
I'm kind of lawful good. I was kind of bluffing.
I like the idea, so I'm just gonna,
I'm not gonna
keep
push
pushing
it.
him towards
He
the
won't just do it.
All right. Well, he already being very clearly intimidated by Gristle. Sighs and just okay. He's like, stop poking me, please. He walks over to the chest to touch it, and as he's about to touch it, the top flies up, and you see a row of teeth, and it just bites his hand off, and he screams. He's just like, ah! And he runs to the other side of the room with blood spurting out of his nub arm.
Was it his other hand or the one that had already lost the pinky?
The one that already lost the pinky.
Well, good.
23 to pick the lock on that door.
It fails. Your lock pick for you.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
But you still have one, though.
Alright, so everybody roll for initiative real quick. Because I think we all know what
We doing it.
here. It's something this gang is actually somewhat familiar with.
I'm gonna bandage that dude up real quick before he bleeds out.
Oh.
Well, you want to keep him alive, yeah. So you can fuck with him later.
I go first.
Intimidate you later.
Later.
You go first. What'd you get?
Did you get one too?
Nat 20.
Same.
2 nat 20s? Okay.
18.
Let's see.
If you want. 24.
Yeah, mine would be 23.
What is
My initiative is only.
So, Moonrock and then Chef.
Because you think it's the same level.
You said 18,
Well,
Tom?
I'm
I got a
18
16.
multi-class, so
Okay.
that could have something to do with it.
And Crystal?
14.
Good initiative rules, guys. Jeez.
You were ready for it. This breathing box.
Poor guy.
I don't want to touch it.
I don't want to.
I don't want to touch it. But you're not really in a position to be making demands, are you? Okay. Give me two full attack turns, Moonrock.
Good luck.
Or, well, you're not 20 again.
25. Oh, you're talking about damage wise?
No, just 2 full attack turns. Since you roll
25
nothing
and
on it.
11 plus 10. So 25 and 21 to hit.
Okay. You have 2 attacks per turn?
I don't.
Oh,
Typically.
okay. Never, yeah, both of those hit, yeah. I think. I don't know. Actually, let me pull up this mimic page. I'm sure 25 is. Yeah, their AC is 12, so. You good?
You warm up my D8s just in case. Oh, wait, no.
So 29 points of damage on the first.
Okay.
Looks like. Did we stick in the mimic before?
Stick in the mimic.
Okay, I don't know if I want to use mine.
Oh yeah, you guys. I wasn't there.
I'm sorry, JJ, you
Bart
said 19.
wasn't there.
29 on the
29.
first. And 30 on the second.
I think that was the first.
Is that you, Roman?
So you take your stick and you shove it inside the mimic's mouth, and you just keep shoving it harder and harder and harder and harder and harder, and then you pull it out and you just hit it up over the top side of what you might consider to be its head. And it's just, you see like this blue blood just seeping out of the mimic, and it's kind of welching out in pain. And next up is Chuff.
You're hollowing it out, bro.
Rotary.
Mixing it up. Okay.
So was the dentist like,
The dentist is back.
just sat there and said,
What it
"Hard
was,
one on that staff."
it looked like it had something in its teeth. I was trying to pry it out like a big toothpick.
I could just see Moonbrock being like, ah! What the fuck? Ew! Gross! Like guys running around with no hand on, he's like, gross.
Is that his hand? Is that fingers?
Dental health is very important.
So, see, 2 hits.
I forgot about the guy running around. This is a chaotic scene.
So what was the to hit? 12?
Yeah.
Got hit all 3. You got 12, 19, 19.
Okay. Do you want to do damage rolls? You probably won't need to. I'm just letting you know.
I won't need to?
He's got 4 HP left.
Oh, I was getting ready to flurry twice, so.
Let's skip. Let's skip to 15 minutes of you rolling dice.
Good call.
So you just run over to the box and you're like, I'm up, and you punch it. You punch the mimic.
I'll get you. I'm up.
You run over to the mimic and you just punch it about 12 times, and you stick both hands inside of its mouth and you just rip it into 2 pieces, and you just let out a "Ah!"
That sounds like me. Top and bottom, 2 pieces.
And the guy with no hand is just sitting in the corner like panting, and everybody's just like,
I pick up his hand and toss it to him. Catch! No,
I told you I'd pick you up. Alright, so the mimic is very much dead now.
Damn.
Very
Does
nice.
anyone have any restorative magic?
Super glue.
Paladin probably is. Sacre blue.
What do you want to do?
I'll do
Sacre
the
blue?
lay on
back.
hands.
Fix
We don't have to.
Lay on hands.
It's
So
just,
lay on hands.
I don't think that works that way.
You lay the hand on the arm, but it'll be attacked.
give me your arm. Trust me, I'm a paladin.
I got that.
I keep forgetting to do Dirk's.
Oh, Dirk's attack?
Yeah, Dirk. I mean, I didn't do an initiative roll on that time, but you got 2. You got not 20. So
That dude's pissed. Why not my pinky too?
yeah,
Man, this is shaping up to be an odd-looking map so far.
it is.
Cool.
That is suggestive.
Oh,
All right.
that's that hanging down part.
All right. So far we got that door that failed the lockpick attempt on.
Yep.
And that's the only door you haven't explored yet.
Is there within the remains of the mimic? Is there a key?
No key, but I will tell you that there's 50 gold pieces and 5 healing potions.
Nice.
You didn't shatter him with ripping around in there?
What about you?
The mimic was healed. The
Like,
mimic
oh,
was
that's
healed.
why he's
The mimic was
angry. He had glass in his teeth.
Hell yeah.
I just love it. Guy gets his hand bit off. He's like, oh, gross! Oh. Alright.
So how do we get through that door? Just blast through it.
Fireball takes half damage if it fails to save.
The door.
Wait, was there a
Wait,
lock?
what's the door's wisdom?
Is there an actual lock on it? I mean,
Yes.
if he was using a lock picking set.
Yeah.
I'm going to check around the door jam, see if I can find any type of push buttons, anything that might
Okay.
release that door lock.
Pinkies might know.
Give me a perception check.
13.
Alright, so from what you can surmise, From what you can surmise, there's 2 steel bars that interlock with that lock on the door, and they're coming from the top, like out of the wall.
Okay, so if we push those levers or those bars up, maybe.
Yeah, if you were able to, I mean, if you were able to get in there and just really pull them up, you could get the door open. But
Let's go get the buckets.
We want that major.
Can you go through the door? Like halfway through
It's
the
in
door?
here.
Push it up?
I wonder if it's like an airlock. If the levers are actually like one door has to be closed for the other one to be open.
I can shrink the door. I can blow the door up. Or I can teleport over the side of it.
I'm gonna test the theory. I go walking back out of the main room and pull the buckets off.
okay, so when you pull the buckets off, that door that you originally unlocked with
Yeah.
it relocks.
Mhm.
And then from what the party inside the room can tell, that the door you're at now, it stays locked.
Okay. Like, well, I tried. Sorry. See you guys.
Did he just lock us in there?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm teasing. I put the buckets back on.
Stone. The room is stone.
Yeah, stone walls.
What's in here?
There's the mimic.
Really?
All over in the corner. That's about it.
I asked
Pinky.
the pinky guy if he's got the key to the door.
He says, he looks at his size and he says, it's not a key. There's a lever back in the dining room that you need to pull to unlock this.
So we can have Dirk stick behind. Hey, Dirk, throw the lever. That way, does that. It's locked, and then maybe we can leave him behind so it's like safe and stuff.
Well, Dirk looks at you and says, I'm serious about that. I'll go throw the lever, but I'm going to follow you guys.
What if Dirk's double? What is double crossing?
Oh, the good old Dirk double cross.
Yeah. I mean, Dirk is also like the name of a dagger for a thief, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
You could go with him and blink.
Yeah, I can think that. Or we could just drag the mimic corpse and put it on the lever.
Yeah?
yeah.
Or any object that could be hung on the lever.
Like a halfling.
Like the old cartoons back in
Halfling,
the day,
or
that
dead,
the ones where they were all one partners were racing for them.
That's a punk rock band from the 80s, I know it.
Dead one-handed bandits. Okay. So, how we want to go over there? Anybody want to go over there and throw the lever?
I'll go throw
Dick
it.
dastardly.
Okay. So, you go and float. You go pull the lever down. The lock inside that room does unlock, and I guess you're just gonna come right back.
Yeah, I'll just
Okay.
deal with that.
So as you enter this room, it's just a semicircle room, and there's a spiral staircase in it going down.
Let's go.
We gotta go down to get old Marcus.
So all going down the stairs.
I'm gonna kick the one-handed guy down the stairs in front of us all.
All right, hold on.
It's a good solid whiz kick. He's just rolling down.
Wow. This is Sparta.
I like how you said that. It's okay. This is Sparta. As you kick him down, he just rolls down the stairs, and you hear, like him hitting some stuff.
I imagine a big hole in there. You kick him into the hole.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
straight down.
Yeah, it's DM's discretion. If you survive the fall or not.
He just says, you hear him yell from down below. He just says, "There's nobody down here."
He is tired of your shit, but there's nothing he can do about it.
If there's anything down there, he's really gonna get it.
I swear to God, if you're lying to me,
He's saving you for later.
all right, you guys want to go down the stairs?
Yeah.
All right. As you go down the stairs, you come into a rectangular room, about 20 feet wide, and about 50 feet long. There's a table with some food on it and a fireplace.
Eating turkeys?
No, just
Shanks.
I imagine everyone's eyes.
What was the?
a leg goat, and just a couple of drinks and some pie. But that, I think, is a good point to end this episode. We're a little bit past our time. It's been kind of a long one, some dungeon crawling, but looks like the party just got into a new level of the dungeon, and right now we got a farmhand tagging along who says he wants to do the right thing. The party isn't so sure, and we also have a bandit held in captivity who has had what I would just describe as not a good day.
He's really lent a helping hand.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Anybody pick it up and bring it with us or anything? Does he carry it?
Alright. So, thanks for tuning in to Dungeons, Dragons, and Dads. Please remember to throw us a like if you like the video. Also hit subscribe and ring the bell so you get future notifications when we release our videos, which are 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
I said it wrong on a previous episode. 9 p.m. every Monday and Friday Central Time. And also check out Warzone Wednesdays, which we stream on our Facebook group page every Wednesday at around 9 p.m. Timing on that's a little loose sometimes, but sure enough, Wednesday evenings we'll be streaming some Warzone if you want to watch it. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good day.
See you guys.